My child, there's something important I need to share with you. It might confuse you at first, but I ask that you listen carefully with your heart. What I'm about to tell you isn't meant to weaken your faith, it's meant to open your eyes to a deeper truth. You've always believed that I control everything. Every breath you take, every step you make, every heartbeat. You've trusted that nothing happens outside my will. But today, I want to tell you something that might challenge your understanding. You might wonder, Lord, what do you mean? If you are God, how can you lack control? Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a moment so dark, so painful, that you felt like I had stepped away? Have you ever cried out for help, only to hear silence? Have you ever faced a struggle so heavy that you wondered if I had abandoned you? Listen closely, my beloved child. What I'm telling you is not to shake you, but to prepare you. There is more to my ways than you can see right now. My purpose is greater than what you can understand. You see, my thoughts are not your thoughts. The way I move, the way I act, and the way I allow things to unfold is beyond human wisdom. As it is written, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, says the Lord, Isaiah 55 verse 8. What may feel like absence is not abandonment. What seems like silence is not me ignoring you. I am working in ways you can't yet comprehend. Trust me, even when it's hard to understand, because I am leading you to something greater than you can imagine. I know you're asking questions deep inside your heart. Maybe you're wondering, if you're God, why have you given up control? Who's in charge now? Who's holding the power over my life? My child, I knew these questions would come. I've heard them before you even spoke them, and now I will answer. I've placed you in the hands of the divine souls who are watching over you right now. Don't be afraid of them, they are not your enemies. They are not here to hurt you. They have been sent to guide you, to test you, and to help prepare you for what's ahead. You are not being abandoned, you are being entrusted. This is not because you've done something wrong. Don't let doubt whisper lies to you. This is not punishment for past mistakes, this is preparation. The journey ahead requires strength you don't yet have. It needs a faith that will be forged in fire. But know this, the process won't be easy. You'll look around and wonder, why does this feel like punishment? Why do I have to go through this pain, this confusion, this silence? I hear your cries, my child. But you need to understand. What looks like suffering is really the shaping of your future. What may seem like loss is actually the building of something new. You are not being torn down, you are being built up. I am not punishing you, I am positioning you. Just as a loving father corrects his child to help them grow, so too am I refining you. As it is written, for the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and chastises every son whom he receives, Hebrews 12 verse 6. Trust me, even when it hurts, because what I'm doing now will one day be your testimony. The strength and faith that will come from this season will carry you into your destiny. Though it may seem hard, know that I am with you every step of the way. I am not far, I am shaping you into who you were always meant to be. Stay strong, and trust in the process. What's ahead for you is worth everything you're going through now. Keep moving forward, and remember, I am always with you. My child, the days ahead may feel unfamiliar. You will face trials that challenge your heart, endure silences that seem to crush your spirit, and confront moments that shake the very core of your faith. There will be times when nothing makes sense. When you pray, it may feel like your words disappear into the air, unanswered. You may cry out, God, where are you? Have you left me? But listen closely, my child. I am closer to you than ever before. You might not see me, but I am right here, walking beside you through it all. You may wonder why you must go through such struggle, why you must face the fire, the uncertainty, and the pain. Let me tell you why, my beloved, because I am refining you. Think of gold, my child. Gold doesn't shine until it has been put through fire. A sword doesn't become strong until it has been forged in the heat. A clay vessel can't be used until it has been shaped and molded. And so, my child, you must be tested, molded, and prepared for what is waiting for you. This is why I have placed people in your life who understand the weight of your calling. They will help shape you for the greatness I have planned for you. You may feel like you've lost control, but you are not lost. You are in the hands of those who will guide you. Do you remember the story of Joseph? He was betrayed, abandoned, sold into slavery, and thrown into prison. It seemed like I had forgotten about him, didn't it? But my child, each hardship he faced was not a setback, it was a step toward his destiny. Every struggle he endured was preparing him for greatness. He had to be tested before he could be trusted with the responsibility of his future. And so must you. The pain you're feeling now is not meant to destroy you, it's meant to transform you. What seems like breaking is actually the process of refining. What feels like loss is actually preparation. The blessing I have for you cannot be given to you just yet. You must be sharpened. You must be stretched. You must be strengthened. So do not fear the fire, my child. Do not resist the process. Do not be afraid, my child. I see the heavy weight you carry. I know the exhaustion that fills your soul. There are moments when you feel too weak to keep going, when the burden seems too much to bear. But hear me clearly, this season is not forever. This hardship will pass. The fire you are going through is not meant to burn you, but to refine you. The blessing I've prepared for you is great, but it requires preparation. I will not let you receive it until you are ready. You must be strong enough to carry what is coming. So trust the process, even when it doesn't make sense. Don't resist what I'm doing, or you might delay the breakthrough that is already written for you. Think of the butterfly, my child. Have you ever watched it struggle to break free from its cocoon? If someone were to cut it open too soon, it would never fly. Its struggle isn't a curse, it's its preparation. The very battle it faces strengthens its wings. And so it is with you. If you try to escape this season too soon, you won't be strong enough for what comes next. Do not rush the process. Do not fear the waiting. You don't need to see the whole picture right now. Just trust me enough to take the next step. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. Hold on tight, for soon you will soar. But before you take another step, there's one final truth you must understand, and it's crucial. What happens next won't be decided by the circumstances or the trials ahead. It will be determined by how you respond to them. This, more than anything, will decide whether you rise into the blessing I have prepared for you or fall away from it. I will not force you to move forward. I will not drag you into your destiny against your will. I am watching to see what you will choose. When the silence is loud, when the road ahead seems uncertain, will you trust me? When things get hard, will you hold on to my promises, even when it feels like I've let go? Or will you turn away, believing the lie that I have abandoned you? Your choice, my child, will shape your future. Trust in me, and you will see the blessing unfold. Keep your faith, even when it seems impossible. You are closer than you realize. I have sent my divine ones to walk beside you, my child. They will guide you, protect you, and make sure you're ready for what's ahead. But listen closely, I will never force you. I will not override your will. If you resist, you will stay where you are. If you surrender and trust me, you will move forward into everything I've promised you. The choice is in your hands. So be strong, my child. Keep moving forward, no matter how hard it feels. The reward is far greater than the struggle. The blessing is closer than you think. Be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid or terrified by what's in front of you. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you or forsake you. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. The days of preparation have begun. The choice is before you. Will you trust me? My child, hear this, you deserve the beautiful things that are coming. You were not made for suffering, for endless struggle, or for an empty life. You were created for joy. You were created for abundance. You were made to walk in the fullness of my blessings. And I tell you this today, every blessing coming your way is yours, not by chance or luck, but because I have prepared it for you. I have seen your tears, and I have witnessed your sacrifice. I have not forgotten you. The decision you made to invest in yourself, to grow, to heal, to become who I created you to be, was not in vain. It was the best choice you could have made. You chose to rise when life tried to hold you down. You chose to believe in the future I have for you, even when you couldn't see it. Because of that, my child, you are stepping into a season of great change. Everything is about to shift. The doors you've been waiting for are opening wide. The blessings I've set aside for you are finally within your reach. So walk forward with confidence. You are worthy of every good thing that's coming your way. Trust in me, my child, and know that everything I have planned for you is already on its way. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. Your blessings are near. At the end of the day, my child, life is not measured by the things you collect, the titles you earn, or the praise you receive from others. Life is measured by love. It's about the moments you spend with the people who truly matter. The ones who make your heart smile, who bring you joy. The people who lift you up and remind you that you are never alone. Life is about doing what sets your soul on fire, chasing the dreams I placed inside you. Those dreams weren't random.